connected. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Hi, there we go. We are connected. Hello and good afternoon, Jolly Tea Drinkers. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, is this connected? Are you connected? Every single time, huh? Hello and good evening, Jolly Tea Drinkers. Good afternoon, rather, and welcome to our afternoon calm coloring session. The afternoon tea, the Saturday afternoon tea. How are you? How was the rest of your day? I hope it went well for you. Let's see. 5. There we go. There we go. Just making sure. How was the rest of your day? How did it go for you? Was it a good day? Has it been a good day so far? I sure hope so. All right, let me get my little sweater out of the shot here. Oh, happy to have you come back and join me. Hello, 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 and welcome. We are still continuing with our picture from earlier today, and our scripture was found in Hebrews chapter 10, verse 36. For ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of God, you might receive the prize. And of course, we're talking about patience and pushing forward in our walk with God with patience, with godly character, and not giving up, knowing that the hope is on the other end. The hope is at the end of the fight, and God is with us. And today we're using our Cali Art pastels. I am using these lovely dual tip markers. See the little broad chiseled side and the thin point side on this end. I like these markers. They're pretty nice. They're pretty nice. I don't think they have a strong smell. I haven't really noticed a strong smell. They're pretty nice. I like them. And I like the color that they produce too. So far they've been really great. Yeah. And so this morning we started this lovely picture, this little spring tea garden, if you will. And we have our cold brew tea in a nice plastic container, a plastic tumbler, sitting on a nice brown table. I made the table 2 tones just so we can have some fun in our garden. And now I'm just playing with my playful mosaic adjacent coloring pattern. I call it adjacent because, I think that a real artist would probably, scoff at me calling this mosaic. But it's like mosaic-ish is what it reminds me of. And so I'm calling it mosaic adjacent. Either way, it's shapes that come together to form a picture. So that's what I'm doing over here. I've been playing with this style this week just for fun. And yeah, it continues. Today it continues. We started this picture this morning, if you weren't with us. We started this picture this morning, and we are finishing this picture now. If you are new and you're just stopping by or lurking in the corner, hey, how are you? Welcome to our calm coloring session. We normally color in the evenings closer to, bedtime so that you can be relaxed and ready for a nice, peaceful night's rest. Today, I decided to pop up this morning to do some coloring with you. So I wanted to start my day with some calm, and I figured maybe you'd like to join me. I didn't have enough time to finish the picture this morning, so I'm completing it right now. So thank you for stopping by on this lovely Saturday afternoon. I hope it's been not stressful for you. But if it was stressful, I'm glad you come here. You've come to the right place. This is your moment of calm. If you have your own coloring supplies, feel free to grab a hold of them. You can color along with me. If you would like to just watch me color, that's fine too. Also, if there's a color that you would like to see on this page, feel free to jump in the chat and let me know. I'm happy to try to accommodate your request. I'm using my Cali Art, there we go, upside down, using my Cali Art pastel markers. I left the link in the description if you're curious. as to what I'm using, feel free to click on that link and you can see the exact set that I'm using. I'm using the set of 61 pastel markers. Here's my swatch sheet. If you like swatch videos, you can go back probably 2 weeks. I've only had these about two, maybe this is week 3. So you can see that swatch if you like swatch videos. Um, I'm thinking about this. Let's see. So there's that, and I have just a couple different shades of blue that I'm doing up here just for fun. I'm making the sky blue, and I'm playfully coloring, so I'm not really following any rules, in case you're wondering. And it is Saturday afternoon. If you have your Saturday afternoon tea, drink up. It's a great day for some tea. If you're in the Northeast, I'm sure it's been a little chilly for you. So this is just a great time to break out some nice warm tea and have a sip. I'm excited for cold brew season. I did try to kick it off last week. I was like, cold brew season is here. Perhaps you saw the video on my channel. But then the next day, all of a sudden, the weather just took a turn. And I had to put cold brew season on pause while this weather got itself together. So hopefully the weather starts to warm up again soon, and then I can go back to breaking out my cold brews. Because it's not always fun to drink cold tea when it's cold outside. You know what I mean. I like to drink cold tea when it's hot outside. You know, you add some ice cubes, and you just go for it. But when it's cold outside, it's like, I just want the hot tea. So I went back to my hot tea for a few days there this week. As the weather, kind of tripped us up. And yeah, so hopefully this week coming up, we'll be able to get back to our cold brews. I have some new teas I want to try. I'm very excited to try them, and I'll let you know how that goes. Hey, J. Carrie, you made it back. Hi. How are you? I'm so glad you made it back. I did post when I was going live this time, although I only did like an hour's notice. I'm happy that you saw it. Thank you for stopping by. I imagine that your Saturdays might be quite busy. So thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Thank you for those hearts. I'm gonna do this too. How did the rest of your Saturday go, or how is it going? Is it going well? I kind of messed with my yellow streak there. Were you able to go back to sleep after this morning's coloring session? I had a couple of cups of hot tea myself today. I started this morning with some tea. I had some just a little while ago. Which one did I drink this morning? Oh yeah, this morning I drank the traditional medicinal, the healthy immune system boosting teas. And then just now I had, like an hour ago, which one did I have an hour ago? Oh, I had a Dessert by Deb blueberry short stack pancake. Yep, that's really the name of it. It's really great. If you haven't had a chance yet, I encourage all of you to check out the Dessert by Deb tea store online. I left a link in my description box, and she has some great teas. She is so creative. She's always creating wonderful dessert-themed teas, and even some teas that are based on like books that she's read, just like the feeling of it. But it's all like dessert style. So you'll see things like blueberry short stack pancakes, or watermelon. Oh my gosh, what's that one called? It's like watermelon, jasmine, parfait or something. Like she's got really cool names for all of her teas. and all of her teas are hand blended, really nice, yummy. They smell good, they look good, they taste good. She's based out of Canada, so yeah, if you're interested in checking out another tea company, feel free to give her a shout. Give her a try. You won't be disappointed. I'm good. Yes, I did. I'm on Twitch. Ah, watching your Twitch, people. Little fun speed puzzle race. Girl, I gotta get over there and see too. I need to go see. I need to go see. I I just need to figure out when I can do it. But I definitely want to go see what goes on over there, particularly in this realm with our coloring. I know that I associate Twitch with video games, so I just figure people are over there playing video games. But I'm coming to understand that they're doing so much more than that these days too. Um, so yeah, so I definitely would like to go take a look. I have to know what time you're going on and make sure that I'm not already pre-scheduled or something, you know, whether it's work or something, just so I can go look, and then I'll just go quietly lurk in the corner and see what's going on. Definitely would be lurking first. Let's see, I'm gonna go with this right here. And let's take out this third one here. I know you have to, one of the prerequisites for being on social media is you kind of got to be social. I wouldn't say I'm the most social person. I'm usually pretty quiet and shy, and so I tend even to, you know, fly that way on social media as well. So far, on YouTube, as I'm, you know, in these chats and stuff like that, I've been really challenging myself to engage more, because I don't usually engage. I usually just kind of quietly watch, don't say a single word, and then leave. And then I'll keep coming back, but I won't like engage. So I'm trying to challenge myself these days to engage. And it's been cool because you, J. Carey, have a great example of how to do it. I just love puzzles. Okay, and that's a person who does puzzles. Let me write that down. Down so that I can remember to go back and take a look. It sounds like fun. A speed round of puzzle making is so funny. Does that mean like everybody has the same exact puzzle and they set a timer and they were like, who can finish it first? Is that what that is? She's live now. Oh man. And I'm live now. Oh man. I wonder how long she'll be live, because she might still be live when I finish here. So I'll try. If she's still live when I finish here, I can go over. Of course, I still have a few sections left to color. But yeah, I would love to check that out. Yes, the same puzzle. Okay. Well, that's really interesting. Who can do it fastest? Do this. Actually, now I'm thinking of adding some yellow to this little sky section. Oops. And as you can see, I still go outside the lines. Even when I make the lines myself. Hilarious. It's really impressive that you're able to watch that and this and still listen and respond. You have got great skill, multitasking skills. I'm gonna go with, I think I'll do this section here with this color. I might need another blue. I know I'm coloring in all different directions. I need, okay. do that. But yes, my tea was really, really good. My dessert by Deb Tea. And yeah, I think it's just a great day to drink some hot tea. Because it was still kind of raining. It was raining off and on. It was interesting. It would rain for like, I don't know how many minutes. And then it would stop. It would stop for a while. And it would just be like kind of drizzly. And all of a sudden it would rain again for another like 10 minutes. And then it would stop again. It was really interesting. It was like we were in Miami or something. In Miami where it rains for 10 minutes and then it stops. And all of a sudden it's bright blue sky like nothing ever happened. And it's hot, so the sun dries up all the rain on the ground. You don't even know that it rained if you weren't outside. That's my synopsis of Miami. That's probably not true, but that's how I see it. All right. And there we go. Getting some blues in here. This is a blue-green color. I think it's really pretty. I'm gonna go with this right here. Oops. I tried to make it neat. There we go. And I think I might want another blue. But yeah, I'm doing my mosaic adjacent coloring style right now in this sky area because I was feeling it. And we have our nice cold brew teacups sitting on top of the table. All right. This, that blue. Maybe I'll do this blue here, this blue here. See how that goes. And one second. There we go. And maybe the light one. I want another one. B802. Maybe B201. I want a lighter color. No, wait. Yeah, okay. That's because I'm coloring over the other one. Hold on. And yeah, this is... There we go. And See when that dries how light it looks. Hey, La Sharika at home. How are you? Happy Saturday. How's your day going? What fun things are you guys up to today? I imagine your family having a fun Saturday. Is it still cold and rainy or chilly and rainy? The sun finally came out for us today, but it only came out for like 20 minutes. Then it went back behind the clouds and it rained again. And then it stopped raining for a second, but it remained cloudy. And then it's been like that all day, like it's just kind of in and out of rain. Actually, right now I see the sun peeking through the window a little bit. So the sun's been trying to peek its way out all day. It's been really, really funny. But it's okay. I know the sun is right beyond those clouds. And I'm excited. Oh yeah, that's a better color. I like that. This one. And I'm just finishing up this picture from this morning. I started this picture this morning. I did some Saturday morning coloring. It was a lot of fun. It was nice to start my day with a nice peaceful coloring before I had to run and go do all the 10,000 things. It was nice to be able to start the day like that. Maybe right here. And so I'm just finishing up this picture from this morning. So if you want to see the beginning part, feel free to take a look at the Saturday morning video. That's right before this one. You can see where I laid down all these lovely yellow lines to continue with my fun mosaic adjacent coloring pattern. I can do this blue right in here and over here, and I'll just put this one here. Sneezing down there. All right, and maybe right here. And just like that, the sunshine disappeared. I could see it through the window for 2 seconds. I looked again and it's gone. It's been like that all day. But it's okay. It's all right. This one is this color here. And I'll put this one here. Here we go, and maybe right here. So I see the 3 colors here, so maybe it should go here. I'll do that. I'm using 4 different shades of blue, just for fun. And so I'll use a different shade here. This one, I suppose I can put it right here. this dark blue one. Maybe the dark blue one. This one, this one, this one. So this light one should go right here. And today's tea is in a cute little plastic to-go cup. When you have a cold brew tea in the summer months, you grab it in a little to-go cup with a straw, the ice cubes and everything. I can use this dark blue right here. I can use this one right here. I have one of those plastic tumblers that I use every year. I get it for free every year from one of the tea companies because I've purchased so many things from that tea company that I've built up points, and so so every year I have enough points to get a free cup. But yeah, so I'll have to see about getting my new cup this year. It makes me joyful every time I can get a new cup. Over here. There we go. This one I think was, yep, B204, yeah. So that one can come right here. Hopefully the rest of your Saturday is going to be peaceful. Hopefully it's that nice, calm moment at the end of your Saturday when you're like, okay, now it's time to sit down and just kind of eat or something and relax. So I have this 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just use this one up here. And this is a long weekend for most people. Memorial Day weekend. Typically, it's almost like Memorial Day weekend has a lot, or Memorial Day hasn't necessarily continued to keep its thought about veterans. It actually, a lot of times these days, you're just thinking about the sales. Like, it's Memorial Day weekend, what's the sales? Or you're thinking about burgers and barbecuing for the start of summer. At least that's what I've seen. Speaking of sales, I've been meaning to check out to see if there are any sales on markers. Does anyone know? Are there any marker sales happening? Because I definitely would like to go take advantage of that. As I talk about the lack of respect for talking about the veterans, I'm like, yeah, markers. But yeah, I'm gonna go check it out and see if there are any markers on sale on the Zon, as the youngins say. I'll see if there's anything there. I got this light blue, this blue, this blue, this blue. Which blue can I put here? I'm using all of them. Isn't that exciting? Maybe I'll split it in half. Okay, let me think about that. I'll split it in half. Ugh, what yellow did I use over there? I don't remember. Was this one? Y202. And then that way I can use one color over here, like this color over here. Yeah, and a different color over there. But yeah, I was gonna check out Amazon and see, because Amazon is having a Memorial Day sale right now. So I'm gonna actually take a look at the things that are in my not so secret wish list and see what's available, if anything is on sale, because it probably is. So definitely, if you're wondering about the markers that I'm using these Cali Art 61 count pastels, and they are on my not so secret wish list, which is in the description. So you can click on that link and you can get your own pack if you're interested. I'm gonna go with which color? This color right here. And so this is a good time to go shopping on, say, Amazon, because they do have a lot of sales right now. Feel free to check it out. So I'm going to look to see if any of the other markers on my not so secret wish list are on sale at a good price, so I can grab some markers. We can have more fun with markers. Oh, I like how that turned out. I like how I split that. That worked out. Thanks, God. Great idea. And I think I'll use this one over here as well. I also wonder if any of the other stores, like even like in Michael's or Blix, which I've never ordered from before yet, if even Walmart, if they have any sales for this weekend. So I'm gonna take a look. Oh man, I think one of the tea companies was having a sale. Oh, I need to look that up. Sometimes I'll see things in passing in the middle of my work day, and I'll instead of writing it down at that moment, which is the wise thing to do, I'll go, oh yeah, I gotta look that up later. And of course, by the time you finish doing all of your stuff, you're gonna forget what you said. So I have some things I need to catch up on that I came across during my work day yesterday, I believe it was. I have to go back now and look. That's why I try to keep a notepad with me. Sometimes at work, if I'm in the middle of something and then somebody interrupts me with something else, I may not have a moment to write because I'm gonna stop and immediately address whatever that thing is. And then by the time I come back, it's like, oh man, I've forgotten that I even had that idea to write it down. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get better at that. I think I want to use, let me see, this 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the 4. So I could use maybe more of this color back here, or I can split it a little bit more. Let's see. Split that a little bit more. So then this can be something else, and this can be the blue some more. I like that idea. Yeah, so let's see. I can always split it somewhere too. But yes, I'm using the Cali Arts. This one's a little bit rubbed. I've been using it a lot lately. Isn't it a shame that the ones that become sort of your favorites, the ones that you use so much, they start to lose ink or fade out? I don't mind the text fading on the actual marker itself, but when the ink starts to dry up, I'm like, no. That's what happened with my Beyond Yos. I still plan to buy another batch of those, by the way, at some point. I just haven't done it yet. Maybe I'll make this another color. Let's see. Just want to make that solid yellow there. And feeling that? You like this little sun, the sky action, the sun I haven't done yet. That's fun. I'm gonna put this one as the lighter one. Kind of like what I did over here. So man, that's not the lighter one. What world? Hold on. B201 is the lighter one. The thing that trips me up is the cap. The cap always makes me forget what color I'm dealing with. Let's see. But that's cool that that happened, because then I get to play with blending a little bit. Not sure if it worked, but it's fun to try. So there's that. There's our sky. I'm kind of feeling the sky. Are you feeling that? Thanks, J. Carey. Thank you. I'm feeling that. I'm gonna do some different greens here in the bushes. So I have some, almost like what I did down here. I'm gonna do that up in there too. That'll work. So Saturday afternoons, it's actually pretty peaceful for me as far as Saturday afternoons go. I'm happy that I was able to come back and do this. You know, sometimes the day can get so busy for you, even though it's a Saturday. And you know what it is? That sometimes on a Saturday, you're trying to catch up with all the stuff you couldn't catch up with during the week. So you're, you know, trying to fit everything in. If you have kids, I'm sure it's a lot more strenuous. But just you on your own, like just trying to fit all the things in that you couldn't fit in during the week can be a little bit, a little tough. But it's possible. I'm trying to do better at mapping out my time so that I don't feel that stress of not completing something, you know? So I'm thinking, hey, if I really purposely map out the hours of the day, say this hour I'm doing this hour I'm doing that, maybe it will work. It's worth a shot. Get that time management skill system set up. I know it won't be perfect, but I think it will be helpful in terms of from where I am now. So it's definitely something I want to try to do. Make sure that I can accomplish everything I want to accomplish in any given day. And then I guess the thing with that too, though, is that you have to stick with it. If you're going to do that, you have to be like, okay, I'm going to stick with it. If I'm saying this ends at blah, blah, blah time, that's the time it has to end. If I say I'm going to start this project at this time, that's the time I'm going to start. And then, of course, you can't beat yourself up if you have any issues with the time in terms of like being a little later or something. But it's helpful in terms of just guiding you to be a little bit more aware of your time. Unless you're having just a relaxed day and you're like, hey, I'm going to do whatever, whenever, and it's fine. I think I'll take that, yeah, it's fine. I think I want to make this color here. I do want to be better at taking out those moments, though, to kind of breathe and relax. Breathe and relax. Was this the green? G804. Is that this one? Or was it G503? I think it was that one. So I think this is the one that I'm looking for here. I had 3 different greens. Fun times, right? Let's try it and see. Yeah, taking more moments of calm just for yourself is definitely needed. So I'm trying to, that's one of my goals, to be better at taking those times, take those rest times. coloring is a good rest time. There we go. And we'll do the segment here with this color. There we go. Oh, I see the sunlight trying to peek its way in again. Hello, sunshine. I'm excited about it. Thoughts? If I take this lighter one and stick it right here. No, the dark. I'll use this one. This is fine. There we go. And the temperature warmed up a little bit today too, so that was nice. It's not like fully springtime warm, but it's nice. It's warmer than it was before. Probably 10 degrees more than yesterday, which is probably nothing to anyone else, but to me, I'm like, that's improvement. There we go. This green, I think I'll use another green right there, and this one. There we go. This, yeah, I'll grab another green. Those are the two light ones. I think maybe I can grab a fourth green, huh? Why not? And I just realized I have a little blue patch here I can add in. Yeah, okay, let me see. What other green should I put there? Should I just do... Actually, I can probably use this one. Which one was that one? G503 maybe? Yeah. Okay, I'll use this one in this corner. But over here, I don't know which color I'm gonna use. Maybe this is worthy of a different green. 503, 702, and 804. That's what I have, right? 702 and 503, yeah. So I have these and G201. That's a little different, but maybe it might be fun to add that in. G201. Bingo. Let's see. Slightly different than the others. Slightly. You'll see it better when it's dry. That's the cool thing about alcohol markers. They go on one way, one color, and then when they dry, they're like a whole different color. It's a fun surprise. Which is why the swatch sheets are so helpful, because you can see how they really will dry, what they will look like when they're dry. I'm going to do that right here too. There you go. And I'll put some here. And maybe here too. Why not? I'll make these a different color. I actually want to make this green too. This little thing right here. And this, give this a little bit of green. And this one here. I think I want to make these brown though. this is B201. B201 is this color right here. I can do that right there. Actually, I think I want to put that one over here. What's that one? That one is this one, I think, B802. There we go. Yes. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go when I finish, look up the marker sales and see what I can grab. This is the greenish blue. There we go. Let's see what blue we have down here. It is this one down here. So I got all 4 shades of blue right here. Isn't that nice? Isn't that cute? Let's see what I can do with these flowers down here. I decided to get some yellow in the bunch. Of course, no coloring page would be complete without some kind of yellow, right? We can do yellow in the center. Yellow centers. And then just some patches of yellow around here. Just because. And over here. One right there. I'm gonna make this yellow too. A little bit. Actually, I want to make that purple. Purple and pink. Did somebody say pink? Yes, I sure did. Gotta get some pink in there, right? Let's see. There's our pink. Aren't they cute? Pink flowers. I'm gonna add some other colors in there. This cute little basket. See how I want to do that pattern. Pink right there. Like a nice pink petal. There we go, right there. And a little one right there. And I'm gonna make this guy right here pink. Although, thinking about making it dual colored since it's so large. Let's try that. Right. We'll see how that comes out. Oops. A little outside the lines. There you go. And purple pink. Maybe I'll do this like that too. And maybe a little over here. We'll see how that looks. All right, let's see. I'm gonna make this thing pink too. Oh yeah. All right, let's see. Let's see what it looks like when we add some purple. Got some dark purple in here. Well, it's kind of dark. So I'll make that purple too. And I might add another color in there over off on the side. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by this calm coloring Saturday afternoon session. If there's a color that you would like to see on this sheet, feel free to jump in the chat and let me know. I'm happy to accommodate your request. playing with my Cali Art 61 count pastels. There you go. Having a lot of fun with them. And this picture I started this morning. We are finishing it up now. This Saturday afternoon. Maybe I'll do this. I was trying to establish a better pattern here, but didn't quite make that happen. Okay. I'll just do that. This is fine. I might put in another color. There we go. I'll add some pink there. Some purple here. There we go. Some pink and purple fun. Don't want more purple over there. I'll do it. No, I'll add pink. Add some pink over here. And over here, actually. A little dual pink action. So we got some purple and pink. I'm gonna add some, I think I'll add some green over here for the greenery. Which one should we add? We'll do the really light one, G702. I'm gonna make this part of the greenery. Here, just for the look of it. And I think I'm going to add this light green in between these flowers over here. It looks like a petal, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just because the nature of where it was located. I like it. I'm going to take these two browns, well, this tan and this brown color, and I'm going to use it for our basket over here in the corner too. This lovely picnic basket. Anyone ever watch Yogi Bear when you were a kid? He would always say, picnic basket. I found it so amusing when I was a kid. It's picnic basket. He was smarter than the average bear. Yogi Bear. I'm doing each of the lines. I'm going to do it similar to that. So I'm going to use the brown color and make a little something happen here. We're already going outside the lines, which is fun. Fun and fine. It happens. Oh, looks like I missed a line somewhere in there. So just coloring in our picnic basket on this lovely Saturday afternoon. It's peaceful and lovely. Friday afternoon edition. We usually color in the evenings so that we can kind of calm our minds at the end of a long day. But today I decided to color this afternoon, or really this morning. It was a morning pop-up, a Saturday morning pop-up that sort of continued into this afternoon session. So happy that you were able to join us. Thank you for stopping by. We usually do color in the evening, so if that's something that you like, feel free to subscribe and join us on our next evening coloring session. Sure to comfort your heart, increase your faith, and just give you calm and peace before bed. There's our picnic basket. It's not really a picnic basket, but that's just what it makes me think of. This is that weather, this season where you can go have picnics, so maybe that's what I'm thinking about. A little springtime, summertime picnic. Just at the back there. A little bit there, yeah. A little bit right there. And should make the handle the darker brown or the lighter brown? I guess we're doing the darker brown. Oh, there's actually, we can do two different ones. Kind of messed it up a little bit there, but kind of, there we go. A little blending there. I'm still learning how to blend, guys. But it's fun, try. Also gonna try a little bit of blending over here too, because I want to make this sort of the wood, like the branch. So I'm gonna start with the lighter one, and then I'll add the darker one over it. A little blend is what I'm going for. Let's see how that turns out. The darker brown. Oh, I missed that one. Oh, that's cool. It looks like I added some kind of shadow. Ooh. It looks like I almost know what I'm doing. Right? Doesn't it look like I created some shadow there on purpose? I think it does. Look at that. Oh, that was fun. I'm gonna make this thing right here the darker. There you go. Huh, okay. Well, that was interesting. It was unexpected. I didn't expect it to look like that. I like it though. All right, and then because of that, now I want to do, this is G503. I'm going to do something similar with this guy right here. There you go. A little sort of a shadow. Not quite. I tried it. Alright, and even down here, I'll try that. Playing with shadows. That'll be next week's fun with coloring. Let's see, I'm gonna do, I didn't color our cup yet. I'm gonna make our cup. Maybe I'll just take this purple and pink and I'll use it for our cup. Should we do some of the fun with the mosaic adjacent coloring? What if I made them squares, like almost like ice cubes? Let's see how that looks. Oops. I don't know how that's gonna look, but it's fun to try. If I mess it up, oh well. It's a fun artistic experiment. So I'll do the off lines. Oops. I messed up the shape. There we go. Make this one bigger. I didn't quite draw the lines exactly where I wanted them, but that's okay. It's always a fun experiment. Maybe down here could be solid, and here is like the mosaic adjacent. Is that the color I used? I think actually it was a different color, but that's okay. Then I think I want purple to be down here. But I know I like the purple and pink, so I think I want that purple and pink in here, and then maybe either a solid purple at the bottom or maybe just a different color. You let me know if there's a color you'd like to see. As I let those lines dry, I'm going to go ahead and touch the sun with 3 different colors, like 3 different shades of yellow. And again, I'm using my Caliart pastel markers. Let's see how this looks, shall we? Everything is an experiment. So this one is sort of an orange color that I chose. I forgot that I grabbed an orange in there. Yeah. Oops. And something like that. There we go. Alright, so there's that. And there's this one. There we go, that's better. Do it this way. That way you have a definite border to stop at. There we go. All right. Got that yellow in there. And of course, the color that you lay down, it always looks different when it's dry, so that's pretty cool. And I've got this one. Go around this lovely thing right here. Do a little. Sort of. There we go. I was hoping it would have a cool look to it. I do like it. I like it, I like it. All right, let's see what's going on with our purple and our pink over here. And right here. to extend that one a little bit. Then over here. Boom. And let's see. Let me grab that pink. So I was thinking that, and I was thinking the pink. Gotta get that pink in there. Like the flowers. It's the same pink and purple from the flowers. Coloring with Taylor Made. It's in the room. Hey girl, hey. Happy Saturday. Hi, how are you? Happy Saturday. How's your day going? Was it relaxing for you? Or did you have a lot to do? Did you have a good patient day? Did you have a good non-complaining day? I had a few moments I had to check myself. Like I had to stop the words from coming out of my mouth today. Gotta do that sometimes. I was doing so well at the beginning of the month. It's like the end of the month seems to be the hardest for some reason. I'm like, come on, man. So I got my little interesting colored cup. And trying to think what I want to do on the top and the bottom. I think I might want solid, the top and the bottom. I could probably use that same color right there, which was the sky. Can make it solid right here. This is our ice cold brewed teacup instead of the traditional teacup. You know, cold brew season is here, so you know you got to get your tea ice cold with a little ice, your pieces of ice in there, your straw, so you can go sip along. Was the same brown that I used? No, it wasn't. Okay. I'll use it down here too. And then I'll find another color underneath there. Am I crazy because I swore I saw you color this page earlier, but I fell asleep during your live? Yes, I started this page this morning, and then I had to run, so I just came back on about an hour ago to finish it, to complete it. Yes, but I did start this page. You are not crazy, girl. You are not crazy. Never that. I just decided to finish it up this afternoon, which I've never done before. Yeah, I usually complete my pages all in one sitting, but not today. Not today. Today, it was a double header, like a baseball game. It was a double header, and I came back to finish everything. Purple, pink, purple, pink, purple, purple, pink, pink. Let's go with pink. Just use that at the bottom down here. Yeah, I've never split the time before, so this is interesting for me as well. I'm like, this is weird, but at the same time, it's not. It's kind of like, okay, I could do this. It's okay to split the time. I think I want to make this part pink too, actually. Yeah, maybe I'll make this. Actually, it already has sort of separation within the cup, so maybe I'll just do that. I'll make it like this. You know what? Hold on first. Let me hit these in betweens. And then I'll make them every other color. I'm being so detailed and intricate with this. I think I want the straw to be this color too. You're gonna see this cup during the summer a few times. This type of teacup, I mean. But you'll still see the traditional teacup in there. Yeah, I'll make the ice cubes blue or something. The more detailed, the better. Oh, do you like that? I've been inspired watching you and other people color. The details are so interesting because it's in the details where you really get creative. That's what I notice. Like when you decide to work on the hair, when you were working on the hair of that picture and you were really going in with those details in terms of how you were arranging the color on top of the other color and blending them together. Things like that are just really interesting. Or when I watch other people's coloring pages and they add this texture, so it's like it's grass, but you see the texture of the grass, and or they add a different pattern. I'm like, wow, that's so cool. I know some of that is it's really helpful to have a certain type of marker in order to do some of that. So that's what I'm gonna go check out after this. It's Amazon or Walmart or something to see who has some markers on sale. So I can maybe get some other markers or gel pens, things that I can use to add more detail to the pictures, because I love the fact that I'm watching that and I'm seeing people add these little details, and it takes the picture to a whole other level. It's like that, it's just really beautiful. So I'm inspired, and that's what I'm gonna do. What should I do here? Should I make this? I already made the straw this color. I probably should have used this color for inside here. And then I can make the straw a different color. But let me get a light pink. Maybe that's what I need. Or the lighter color. I might as well. No, there's a lighter color that I was using. This one. This one right here. And that can be like this interior color. Right over here. It's very similar to this color, but it's a little bit more pinkish, I think. But yeah, I want to get some of those markers. Gotta get some stuff. Especially if it's on sale. If it's on sale, gotta get it, right? This is the perfect time. If it's not on sale, then I'll just leave them alone and I'll just wait. Maybe I'll do some shapes in here. Thinking about it. Let's see. I'll do this pink in here. Well, it's like a beige rather. Yellow might have been better. Maybe I can make the ice cubes yellow. So I got my purple. If you're just tuning in, I'm using my Cali Art pastel markers. There's 61 of these right here, right off camera. If there's a color you'd like to see on the page, feel free to let me know in the comments. Be sure to subscribe and you can join me next time. I do calm coloring. Jump up in the comments, let me know if there's a color you'd like to see on the page. Kept that little white there. petals. There we go. And I'm thinking of making it like a light purple in that background over there. Which one is this? This is R823, R823. So let's grab R802. See what we can do in this lovely background over here. I know, it's like, where did this color come from all of a sudden? I just thought it'd be interesting. There you go. Got our nice cold brew on the table, just waiting for us to drink it. It's a nice hot summer day in the garden. That's what's happening in this picture. I think I'll make the dark purple around here too. Maybe I'll put the pink in those spots right there. Like that. There we go. And maybe a little bit of there. Look at that. And I think I'll make the ice cubes yellow. Yellow ice cubes. I know it's weird, I guess, but it's just fun. Although I have done in times past, I've taken tea, like I brew the tea, and I put it into, I'm gonna make this actually yellow, and I put it into the ice cubes, into the tray in the freezer, and I've had frozen iced tea cubes. And so what I would do is I would then take those cubes and I would put them, so I would make like half the batch. I would brew the tea, but I would make half the batch as, just regular tea in the refrigerator, and I would take the second half and I would make ice cubes out of them, so that when I was ready to drink the iced tea and I poured it into like a cup like this or a tumbler, I could add the ice cubes of the actual tea into the drink. So in this cup would have the iced, I would have the green tea, which is already cold, but then I would drop the cubes, the additional cubes of the same green tea in there, so that it adds to the coldness, but when it melts, it's not going to melt and turn into water. It'll melt and be more of the tea. Clever, right? Tea ice cubes. So it's perfect if you're on the go and you have a cup like this that maybe is not as insulated as like a metal tumbler, and you really want it cold and you're on the go. You can have the ice cubes of that tea ready to go, so that when you, before you leave, you pop your tea into your little plastic cup, and then you just pop the ice cube, the tea ice cubes in there as well, and take it with you. I like it. It's a pretty good solution during those hot months, especially if you don't have an insulated tumbler and you just have a plastic cup. It works. It works really well. It works really, really well. I'm gonna add this one to the other end of those rays. I'll just wait until it's finished with the, let it dry a little bit. All right, what color should we make our apple? Should we make our apple stand out in a whole other color that we haven't used yet? What do you think? We've used purple and pink. We've used green. We have blues. We have some yellows. We've used a lot of colors. Oh, you know what? I have this kind of this really bright pink one. Let's see, Y903. It's kind of a highlighter color, in my opinion. Oh, and now I have an idea. Y702, where are you? Y70, actually 703. There you go. All right, so I'm gonna go with, we'll make it like a two-tone thing. Go up this way or up this way. Wanna do a slant? Maybe we'll do a slant. I'll split the color. And then We'll see what it looks like when it dries. Two different pinks. Try to keep that white line in there. The cool thing is they're still wet, so they're kind of blending into each other. And put those right over there. And we can use one of the greens. G503. Nope, what? Is that really like one? G5. G201. G201. G702. This one. For the leaf. There you go. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. It looks like I was making some kind of shadow on the apple. I wasn't, but I like that it looks that way. Okay, what did we do? I was waiting for something to dry, which is why I came over and did this. So we got our ice cubes. We have our apple. Should I make the clouds a different color, or should I keep the clouds white in the middle of all this color? I kind of like the idea of maybe doing something similar like we did with the sun. Oh, I remember what I was doing. I was doing this guy. 1, 2, 1, 2. I was gonna do like a little sort of shade on the other end of the rays of the sun, just for fun. Not like I know what I'm doing. There you go. And I'll use that really, really light one. 502, 102, and G902. G902. I'll use that over here on these guys. I'll just keep it solid. How's that? How are we feeling about that? Oops. How are we feeling about that? Pretty good. Sorry for the shake. And what do you think about these clouds? Should we do something colorful with these clouds? Or should we leave it alone? Maybe I'll use the same coloring that I did for the apple. I'll do them up here for the clouds because it's sort of a different color. Sort of. Let's try it and see. Maybe I'll do bottom, like middle, like this. Alright, and then we'll do a little bit of this. Thank you for the hearts. A little of that. And I think I want a yellow heart right here. Yellow heart. Actually, I'm going to make 2 yellow hearts. And even this circle yellow. And here's the top of the cloud. I'm going sort of close to the line, but not quite. And then I'm hoping that they're still so wet that they'll kind of blend together like they did with the apple. Well, that one I went to the lawn. All right, there's our clouds, our sky, our cup. I don't know, I think it's pretty good. I like the colorfulness of it all. I think so. I think it works. Wonderful. All right, I'm going to use some colors for our scripture reference. I like it. All right, what color should we use? Should we start with the pink and purple? I'm going to choose two of the blues. The blues. So this one here, and maybe this one here. Just wonderful. All right, and today's scripture was Hebrews chapter 10, verse 36. We have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of God, ye might receive the promise. And don't we all need patience? Patience to keep doing the will of God. Patience to keep our cool in the midst of hot situations. Patience to keep going through every trial and tribulation. The patience to push through when something is not going our way. I went outside of the line here. And at the end is when we receive the promise. We just have to keep pushing through. We have to keep pushing through. We're gonna make it. I know it's hard. I know the days have been rough. We gotta keep going. That we're not alone in this fight. Got one blue here and another blue over here. If you enjoy listening to scripture, feel free to check out my audio Bible playlist where I have other scriptures where I peacefully read them. You can listen to them before you go to bed, or in the morning when you first wake up, or in the middle of the day if you need a little encouragement. And then if you want other help in falling asleep, feel free to check out my Bedtime Tea, One More Steep Before Sleep, adult bedtime story playlist. Sleep stories for adults. And they're full of just kind of calm, fun, silly stories. Well, silly, just lighthearted stories. Nothing scary, nothing that's going to keep you up, in fear or worry. Just fun, playful stories that feature Mr. Coffee and Miss Tea and their adventures at the tea cafe, solving mysteries. And just fun. If you like to listen to things like that to help you fall asleep, just to get your mind off of your day, feel free to check out that Bedtime Tea, One More Steep Before Sleep playlist. So let's take a look at our masterpiece. Voila! Here's our masterpiece. We have our spring garden. The sun is shining and there's clouds in the sky, flowers and greenery all around. Oh my gosh, look, I forgot one of the clouds. Wait a minute, hold on a second here, wait a minute. This one will get just one color since it's so tiny. One color. I'm sorry I'll missed you, little cloud. So yes, in our garden, we have a couple of clouds and the sky is clear. I was playing once again with my mosaic adjacent technique where I was creating shapes and just coloring in on different colors within those shapes. So I did that up here in the sky with a couple different shades of blue. I believe I used 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 shades of blue. And I did some coloring, some dual coloring here with the clouds. I used 2 shades of pink. Good grief. And in the cup, my little teacup, which is like a cold brew teacup, it's perfect for your iced tea. That's why it looks different. It's different from the traditional teacup, and it has a nice little straw in it. So I I did some shapes in here, got some pink and purple, and all around the cup, pink and purple, and I made our ice cubes yellow just for fun. And we have an apple that's sitting on this, it's sitting on this cute wooden table, and there's an apple on top of there. I used the same two pinks that I used for the clouds on our apple. I like how it came out though. It looks almost like I was doing some cool stuff with shadows. And you see it's those four shades of blue down here in the background. I used two different shades of, like, this is a tan color and a light brown. I like how it came out. And I used those same two colors over here on our picnic basket, I'm calling it. It's not a picnic basket, but yeah. It's holding the flowers. I think it's really cute over there in the corner. So I made it match the table with the colors. And we have some flowers in there. I made them purple and pink with some yellow in the center. And I did some fun with the colors over here as well, combining them together. And we have our greenery and our green grass. And I used three different shades of, was it only three? I think it might have been four. Was it four? I think it was four different shades of green down here. There's one, two, three, four. Yeah, it was those. I think there was a fourth one in there. It was either three or four different shades of green. This had three down here, and then I added the fourth over here in the bushes over here. So yeah, I got multiple shades of green in there. Did some shapes and colored those in. So I like how those came out as well down here, the patches. And yeah, and we have some green leaves and everything like that. I thought it came out kind of fun. And okay, of course, the sun, I divided it into three sections, three shapes. I got three different shades in there. And this one's a little bit more orangey, but there were two shades of yellow. And I did a little bit of that with the rays as well. So I thought it was fun. I like how it came out. And then I used two shades of blue for my scripture reference, Hebrews chapter 10, verse 36. But it was a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to look into, after I finish this live, I'm going to go check out the marker sales. I'm going to check out the places and see if they have any marker sales so I can get some more markers. I want to get some acrylics. I've been seeing really cool things that people have been doing with acrylic markers, adding more details into their drawings, and things like that. So I really want to take a look and see. I've been watching videos to see what I can learn. Pretty much I'm just playing around, which is why we have these shapes here. I haven't seen anyone doing these shapes. I probably missed those videos, so let me know. But I would love to try to grab like a white acrylic marker, maybe do some details in here. So yeah, so hopefully I can find some of those this weekend with the Memorial Day sales. And next time I'll be able to add some more detail to our picture. But I like it. Look at our masterpiece. Voila, it's beautiful, isn't it? I think it's nice. I think it came out nice. I started this picture this morning during a Saturday morning tea, and then I am ending it now. Yeah, and took a break, and now I came back to finish it up. It wasn't my computer. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I thought it came out really nice, and yeah, I'm happy with it. I hope you liked it too. And if you enjoyed this calm coloring session, please feel free to join me. We do color usually in the evening times around bedtime, so you can get relaxed and ready for a nice peaceful rest. I just happened to be popping up today, this morning, and this afternoon on Saturday. Twice today. We popped up twice today. So I would be delighted if you join me for our next calm coloring session. Thank you for joining this one. Be sure to subscribe and set your notifications to all so that you know when I go live, because like today and yesterday, sometimes I like to pop up and surprise you. I do. It's so much fun. I'm so delighted that you took this peaceful time for yourself throughout in the middle of your busy Saturday. And I'm honored that you chose to spend that time with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Go ahead and hit that like button over there. And hopefully we'll see you in our next calm coloring video, which won't be tonight, but it may be tomorrow afternoon. I haven't decided yet. That's why you need to set those notifications so that you know when I go live. But once again, I thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and check out the markers that I'm using. I left the link in the description. It's these Cali Art Pastel 61 pack of pastel markers. They come in a nice little black carry case. Cali Art. And they just spilled all over my drawing. That's okay, I'm pushing them over. And I left the link in the description. And feel free to check out the other playlists on my channel. But until then, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. I hope it's peaceful and calm. And I hope that later on, when you lie down, you will not be afraid and that your sleep will be sweet. And there's our lovely picture once again. Check it out. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, Jolly Tea Drinkers, have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Bye.